Hey everybody, it's Samatari here from the future, and yeah, anyways, welcome to part 12 of the Final Fantasy I playthrough. The thing is, I recorded this such a long time ago, and I was recording it while I was on a train, and when I'm on a train, obviously I can't record volume, or I can record system audio, but I can't record my actual voice. So we're still in Mount Golg at this point in the game, and we are looking for who I called the Fire Bitch the last time. I forget her name at the moment, but she is the boss for the Fire Crystal. And I wandered around for a little bit. I couldn't really find her. I don't know, because the last video kind of went on a little too long for my liking. This one is extremely short, and I do apologize for it. I will not be talking the entire time. Obviously, there's going to be a portion of this that is in silence, because you can't expect me to narrate something that I played over about 3 to 4 months ago. So yeah, this thing's been just sitting in my storage for such a long time, and I feel bad, but what can you do? So anyway, so yeah, the whole point of this video is we are going to fight the boss of Mount Golg. We are going to free the Fire Crystal from her hold. And other than that, we don't really do anything. I was going to make this a two-parter where I actually went and I got the Levy Stone after this. Or that I started a new dungeon or something. Actually, technically at this point, I didn't know where I was supposed to go next, so I was hoping that finding this boss was going to drag out across a huge span of time. I was hoping that it was going to take the entire episode, or entire 30 to 40 minute time to find her. What I was going to do is I was going to speed up the process of finding her, and I was going to do slow motion right before I got to her so you could see the boss fight in its entirety, and then I was going to add a second part. But the thing is I ended up over-recording on the second part, which I just recorded today, and we went and we got the Levy Stone, but that episode was over 40 minutes long, and while I do love everyone so dearly, I cannot imagine putting out an hour-long episode of this. I did want to stretch it out as much as possible, because we only have about 5-6 episodes left before this game is technically completed, as long as I don't get too lost. So yeah, so that's really what's going on in this episode. So go ahead and sit back and relax. You're gonna basically just watch me run into a bunch of monsters. We eventually do find the boss. I mean, this video is only 20-some minutes long. If you want to go ahead and skip to the end where we do find her and we do fight her, yeah, I can't really say much more than that. I'll go ahead and I'll probably just do random narrations throughout this whole dealio, so that I can kind of put my input on what I thought of different things, and so I guess I'll just see you back here in just a moment. So I am going to make a random note of what I am doing here. You see how I switched to potions instead of actually using healing. Kaz is obviously low on MP, and since the boss is that of a fire elemental, or she's basically the embodiment of fire in itself, I know that I'll probably need magic, and I do want to have someone that can heal, and I don't want to have to use my ethers. So, using potions, I bought them all in bulk because we made, as you know, we make so much gil that we don't even use. And because we make so much gil, I go ahead and I max out my potions, my high potions, and etc. So it really comes in handy. It's a really good strategy for whenever you're going into dungeons like this, that you actually have potions available, that you have a huge, almost an unnecessary amount of potions available. So if your white mages or people that can do healing do get low on MP, you can go ahead and just switch to the potions instead, since it basically does the same thing. Granted, I probably should have been using this technique earlier on in the game, but it really never dawned on me too much. I believe I have used it in other episodes. I believe that I used it on the Earth Gift Shrine, but I'm not really sure. Like I said, it's been forever since I've played these. But yeah, just so you know that this is a good strategy that you probably use in any RPG. Just overstock on even the smallest healing items, just so that you have them. I do it in Pokemon, I do it in everything that I play, Dragon Quest, and especially in Final Fantasy. And we're finally here! So you were the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Merilith from her slumber. Oh yeah, her name's Merilith. And she's not pretty. She looks kinda cool though. The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Well, she's not having a good day. So anyways, yeah, look how fucking huge she is! So anyways, this is Merilith, and so I decided to use heal on the party to go ahead and just kind of keep them up, while Shujo, of course, blasts away with ice magic, because as you can see, our highest attack is doing nothing but like 80 damage, and healing doesn't really do much. It's just, I don't know, like she does a huge amount of damage, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, the only thing that really seems to affect her is Blizzara, and even then it just doesn't seem to do much. And yeah, of course I focus on, I'm trying to get everybody's, like, you know, like, defense up and everything else, and I start using actual things, to heal people, because I know that their attacks don't do anything, you know, so it's like, okay, if their attacks don't do anything, I might as well have people use support items to help the white mage while the white mage gets our defenses up, which was, I thought, a pretty good idea. I tend not to use too many defensive things, but yeah, as you can see, that helped a lot. It took down the damage that she was dealing by a hell of a lot. I think next, like, yeah, and then I just go back to using heal, or I was going to, but Invisor will raise the party's evasion so that maybe some of her attacks will miss. I know that Shujo doesn't really have that much MP, so, but I have to, like, basically spam Blizzard while I can. But yeah. I would say that out of all the bosses, which I think, oh no, that's Invisra. I was about to say, is my freaking Protect running out already? No, that's Invisra. I would say that so far, out of all the bosses, she has been really hard. Like, she's been the hardest one. Obviously I know that they're supposed to get harder as you go on, but this boss battle actually took an insane amount of time. I did not realize just how long it would take, I suppose. I'm not really sure what I expected, considering how long it took to find her. I can tell that the dungeon was designed to whittle you down until you found her, but I don't know, I found it kind of ridiculous. Oh, too much fun. Knack drop from Mithril, shield drop from Iron. Oh, I was trying to see if they had anything that was either null fire or whether they had something that would cast Blizzard when you threw it, because I was going to have some people throw some items in battle that would possibly cast Blizzard or something, so that Shujo would have some help in doing most of the damage. Granted, she does not have that much HP. I forget how much she has, but she only has like maybe 1,000 something. She doesn't really have that much technically, but it's still enough that if you only have one person that's actually doing any damage, this boss battle is going to drag out and it's going to take a long time. So, I don't know. It wasn't too bad, it just took a little while. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys finish out the rest of this boss battle, and I will comment on anything else that I think is necessary. Well, we finally got the crystal, safe and secure. And of course it gives us the portal to go out. Yeah, the minute I saw this, where it's like, oh, the Hellfire Chasm, and the guy's like, what? What's going on? Oh my god, like, the statue's disappearing? Like, the minute I saw that, like, I was like, oh fuck no, that's a Hellfire Shrine. And I'm like, if I can't even defeat the Earth Gift Shrine, why would I even try and go in the Hellfire Shrine? Granted, it might be a place good, you know, if I want to, like, level up or something, or get some more experience, but we will not be visiting this until probably after we beat the game. And even then, we probably won't, because I hear your characters have to be freaking maxed in order for you to do that. So, yeah. I know that I've probably mentioned this before, but I mean, you obviously know it. Every time you head to a dungeon, you gotta rest, and you've leveled up, and you gotta like reset everything and get it all nice and clean. You gotta stock up on items while you can. You never know in these types of games what kind of area or whatnot that you're gonna run into. So it's always good to, like, you know, do this, that, and the other thing. Because I mean, look, you know, my character's still poisoned, and that would have been bad if I would have started walking around, you know, like, I don't know, like, you just gotta make sure that you have everything set and secure, and since we have been earning so much gil, like, it's ridiculous how much stuff that we, you know, can buy and stock up on, and plus we have so many items that we don't even use, then it's just good to sell them and get them out of your inventory. If this inventory does have a max, you don't want to reach it whenever you're in a dungeon, because you cannot get rid of any items from your inventory. So yeah, so this is always a good thing. Other than that, I really have nothing else to comment on. Obviously, I mean, the only part of this episode was me finding the boss, going all the way back to Crescent Town, and kind of stocking up on items and getting ready for the next adventure, which is when we go and get the Levy Stone. So, other than that, I really have nothing to say. So, I'll go ahead and see you towards the end of this video once we leave Crescent Town and we go to the port. Next stop will be the Levy Stone, which is in the Ice Caverns. So, I'll see you guys then. Alright, so we went back to Crescent Town and we did level up and we did buy stuff, but anyways, hit it like if you like this series, go ahead and leave a comment, and feel free to subscribe. Sorry this episode was so short and there was no narration, but I really ran out of time, but until the next episode, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, ciao you guys.